Yo, listen up, it's time for a tale about a podcast that'll leave you frail. Hard way wrestling coming at you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred, talking smack, getting you hyped up hard, calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hard way wrestling taken by surprise. Hard way wrestling coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Throwing down the gauntlet, making it mark. Hard way wrestling, straight from the heart.
Welcome to Hard Way Wrestling. It is Top Rope Tuesday, and you're over there, and we're right here in the middle of the ring, bitch.
Yeah.
What's going on, boys?
Another day in
Not
paradise.
too much.
Feeling pretty good. Everybody caught up on all the wrestling over the weekend.
Yep.
Yep.
The only thing I didn't watch is Constipation or Collision. That's the only one I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I probably missed anything. Did anybody watch Collision?
No, I don't
No.
think anybody else did either. I don't think anybody
Nope.
On
like their rating.
Saturdays, I forget it's even on.
Yeah, we're not helping their ratings.
Never have, never will.
Neither's Tony Khan.
We are not helping the Pepsi of wrestling organizations.
That was such a great line.
I
Yeah.
actually thought it was good. People were mad about, Tony Khan's always taking shots, blah, 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 blah. Well, I guess,
The
You know,
NFL
don't-
Network put him on, or whatever it was, wasn't it?
what does this say? Seth freaking Rollins, MVP of WrestleMania 40. I have no idea who that is, but what's up? What's going
Our
on?
first.
What
Yeah,
are you even
first.
looking at?
I like it. First in. I like that. First to the cash table. I like it. Yeah. I think I felt like for years, or for a while there, not for years, because they would have been around for 5, but I think for a while there, Tony Khan was like super quiet about things and didn't really get into the mix. And then one day, Tony just lost his fucking shit and just doesn't care anymore. He's gonna say whatever the fuck he wants. He's got more money than Jesus Christ, and yeah.
There was a clip of him dancing with Daniel Garcia, I think on, was it Collision
It
or
looked like a
Rampage?
monkey
Neck
fucking
brace.
football, bro.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It was.
Fucking.
Well, I mean, remember,
He looked like a damn Make-A-Wish kid out there.
Well,
I mean,
you
that's
know,
what Tony-
his moves
that's what
would have been
Tony
better if
is.
he didn't have a neck brace on.
yeah. You remember, like, what was it, in the first year of AEW, they had him come out at after the cameras had stopped rolling for TV, but they had him come out and stun Sean Spears in the ring. Again, looked like a Make-A-Wish kid. Like, it was hysterical. Like, here's my thing very quickly on the Tony Khan, throwing shade. In my view, when your TV, like if your TV is beating WWE's and your ratings and your ticket sales are beating WWE's, throw shade all you want. Yeah, it might come back to bite you in the aka WCW and Eric Bischoff. But you know what? If you are succeeding, you can throw as much shade as you want. If you are not succeeding, do not call attention to the fact that you are not succeeding by throwing shade and telling people that you are the better product when they can demonstrably prove by ratings, ticket sales, and every other freaking metric that you suck.
Is this the eye of the Scotty already?
Not
Yeah.
yet. Not yet.
Hey, he's getting started.
He's a little feisty this morning or this afternoon.
Yeah.
He must have listened to Cornette.
He does.
And that's not even a Cornette opinion. That's a full-fledged, on my own Scotty opinion right here. Is just, again, why are you out there? Why are you throwing shade? Like, especially throwing the Harvey Weinstein thing.
They're still not even profitable either, so I don't even know why. Like, they're gaining no money.
Yeah. Like, again, I get the Vince thing, but Vince has now been separated from the company. Yes, his name still will be attached to the company forever because it's Vince McMahon, and we get it. But As of this point, Vince is a separate entity. What is going on is a separate entity from the company. The company is being successful. They're being even more successful than they had under McMahon. So you're throwing shade about this Weinstein crap, and you're the Pepsi that, like, you know, a whole lot of horseshit. No, come on, man. Like, you like Ricky said, they're not making money. They're not drawing tickets. They're not making ratings. You know, and Tony's going to eat his words when that TV rights deal comes up, and Time Warner doesn't want him.
He's going to be high as a kite when he's eating.
Yeah, and friggin' Netflix doesn't want him, and Hulu doesn't want him, and Disney doesn't want him. Nobody wants him.
Somebody's he'll lower his price, and he'll end up somewhere.
You think that comparing himself to Pepsi was a shot at CM Punk?
That probably also was.
Pepsi right now is in bad shape, so. So
that's Frito-Lay's partner.
It's our boss. It's our owner.
Yeah. But the other thing, and we will get on to our normal topics here in a sec, but the other thing is that several streaming services have already canceled their contracts to run upcoming.
It's the international. They've lost some international streaming services, I think I read.
National and international. Both. They've lost DAZN TV and a couple others that have canceled their contracts to run future AEW events and on their networks, on their streaming.
Yeah.
So that just shows you right there how poor performing Tony is doing, and boom, he throws out this, oh yeah, we're the Pepsi of the industry. Well,
we got a Bleacher Report because Bleacher Report is absolutely fucking atrocious.
Oh hell yeah! So
he was fucking hilarious at the NFL draft over the weekend, though. Sitting there in the war room and listening to Pat McAfee and his boys roast him on the set. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I talked to a guy the other day that was like, I don't know, like fucking Pat McAfee had to run his mouth. But Pat McAfee didn't say anything more than what he would normally say.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
too tough sometimes. Anyway, let's get on to it. Darby Allin. If he's not throwing himself through fucking glass, he's throwing himself through a bus.
I think he did, really. I really think he did.
Darby Allin gets hit by a bus. Did you guys see this article?
Yeah.
Did you see the face? Did you see Darby's face?
Oh, yeah. He was busted up pretty bad. Like, here's my question for Darby. Like, you keep saying you want to climb freaking Mount Everest. Is it Everest or is it
Yeah, it's Everest.
Yeah.
It's Everest, yeah. You want to keep, like, you're so banged up at this point. I don't see you climbing Everest in the next 5 to 7 years. Like, you busted up your leg. That puts you out of commission for at least a year. Who knows what this face. I mean, again, you don't really need your face to climb, but, it's
there's no such thing as concussion protocol in AEW.
And the other question I have is, was this okay? He said he didn't look both ways, and a bus hit him. But my question is, was he doing this as a taped stunt that went wrong?
So here's the story. This is from Darby. This is all from the Daily Mig Show. Never heard of it, but here's the article. So I was hanging out with Raymond Pittbon, which, if anybody knows who Raymond is, he's a godfather of punk rock art. He created a Black Flag logo, and he's done so much work with Red Hot Chili Peppers, Sonic Youth, Iggy Pop, whatever. He's an older guy. He's like 64. He can't walk as well. So we were in New York hanging out at Jaywalkers, and he's a jaywalker. Now, if you've ever been in New York, motherfuckers don't hang out on the curb. That's why those horns are blowing constantly. People just don't fucking curb run. So basically, dude tries to jaywalk. It was the bus was coming. There was no way that this Raymond was going to get out of the way, or the bus was going to see him. So as I'm pushing him, like, hurry up, there's a bus coming. And then as the bus was taking a right, it wasn't going fast. It might have been going 8 or 10 miles an hour. That's pretty fucking fast for a human being.
Exactly.
So it was like 30 miles. So it wasn't like 30 miles an hour, is what he says. But he pushed him out of the way, and basically he took the blunt of the bus, trying to save his buddy.
He coughed and dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane for 8 to 10 miles per hour. That's fucking insane, the amount of damage that caused.
But do you know how fast 8 to 10 miles an hour is in a car?
Bus.
Like, bumping into each other in 8 to 10 miles an hour in two vehicles, not a big deal. Fender bender. But a bus versus human, you're going to lose that battle pretty much every time.
Yep.
I know, it's just crazy to like think about. Like,
And it's fucking Darby.
Yeah.
like we think 8 to 10 miles an hour. We don't think that fast. But like the damage it causes is just crazy. Then again, it's also a bus. If it was a car, maybe a little different. It is a bus. So.
You ever had a bike run into you?
Nope, can't say I have.
Yeah. I've had a bike run into me before at a lot less speed than 8 to 10 miles an hour. It fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Split my leg open. I can't imagine. I want to know. You know what we didn't see? The damage to the bus.
Yeah. There's just this Darby body imprint in the front of the bus.
Probably looks like one of them Looney Tunes skits where Wile E. Coyote's got like this fucking smashed outline on the front of the bus.
Yep.
Man.
And right on the front, whatever Darby was carrying left an Acme logo right there. Like, yeah, whatever he had in his hand left an Acme logo stenciled into the bus frame.
Well, it did say after the bus hit him, an anvil fell on his fucking head.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bad day.
How unlucky is Darby Allin? You know, I guess he used all of his luck up when he got to wrestle with Sting or take bumps for Sting for the last, however many years Sting was around, 2 years or so. And then he wants to go climb Mount Everest. He breaks his foot. Wrestling, right? He broke it in the ring.
Yep.
Yeah, like the last match before he was supposed to go on his trip.
Yep.
And
It might have saved his life.
I'm healing up. I'm walking fine. And now he gets hit by a fucking bus.
Meet.
If I was Darby, I'd stay the fuck home. I wouldn't have climbed Everest. I would not climb Everest if I was him.
Yeah, that broken foot might have saved his life because remember, he was planning on dying on Everest.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing with the bus. This is why Sting, like you said, he's wrestling with Sting, taking bumps for Sting. This is why Sting should never retire. Sting was Darby's insurance policy. Darby didn't get hurt until Sting retired. Like, I guarantee you, if Darby had been walking and that whole scenario had happened, Sting would have just appeared out of nowhere, taken the bus hit. The bus would have been split completely down the middle. Sting would have been fine. Darby, and Darby would never have been hurt. But as soon as Sting retires, Darby starts getting hurt. The whole it's
Was Sammy Guevara driving the bus?
It's very possible. It's very possible he was looking for the Hardys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Darby's fairly unlucky here, and he's going to get some more time off of TV because he no longer has a face for TV.
That motherfucker is just made of rubber. He sold his soul to the devil. This motherfucker, I don't get it.
I was dying.
Darby's had some shit luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, didn't he live in a car for a while? And
yeah, like there's a whole book of shit that's happened with him, but this motherfucker sold his soul to the devil. How the fuck do you do a front flip from 30 feet off the ground through real glass and fucking live?
Wasn't sugar glass. One real glass. They don't do real glass in AEW, bro.
All those chairs.
Causes too many problems.
Those chairs.
Causes too many problems. Darby is going to end up a future Dark Side of the Ring. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they're writing it right now as the story's being told. They're
Sting's
writing
narrating.
It's gonna be that New Jack style episode where New Jack narrates all the dumb shit he did in his career. That's gonna be Darby. They're gonna do it one where Darby just narrates all the stupid shit he's ever done in his career and all the fucked up stuff that's gotten him hurt over the years. So
we'll have Sting narrate it too.
Yeah. By the way, that's still to me, R.I.P. New Jack. That still to me is my favorite Dark Side of the Ring episode because every sentence started with, "Yeah, I got high and then I fucked a motherfucker up." Like it was the greatest. Like I go back and I watch that just when I want a good laugh because it's New Jack. It's hysterical.
Anyway, while we are in between stories here, and I just shared it to our old page. Listen, we're trying to get our Facebook thing taken care of here. Facebook is no longer allowing us to live stream from groups. Thank you, Zuckerberg, for screwing us over. But anyway, we're trying to get everybody moved over to this old page. I just shared the link on the old page. If you can, please go to the new page. First off, it'll help us. We'll build that page back up. Should not take very long. If
It'll take you like 2 seconds.
Plus, when you come up, when you make a comment, I'll be able to see it in the chat. Through the private group, the program, most programs don't allow you to, because it's private, don't allow you to use a chat feature or whatever where you can see what the name is. But anyway, check us out over there. X. YouTube, where we're at live right now. We're live everywhere right now. Go check us out. If you've never seen us before, jump on here, check out some of our old shit. We are trying to get 1,000 viewers. We are actually, honestly, we're trying to beat Independent Rewind, right? I mean, at the end of the day, that's our goal. Beat Independent Rewind. They are climbing too because we are pushing them. Why are we pushing them?
The only thing they should be pushing is a marshmallow between 2 graham crackers because they're 2 fat fucks in front of the screen. I'm sick of it.
Okay. All right. Well, someone just turned real fucking heel on Hardway Wrestling. So, but yeah, no, go check those guys out too. And, go like their videos, but don't subscribe. You can just swing over there and like their shit, but you don't got to subscribe. Not until we beat them. So appreciate that right there. What to say? I like new page, but show isn't on Facebook. Right. It is not on the new Facebook page because we have to build that up. In order for us to go live on that one, we have to build that one up. So yes, we are on YouTube. You can go to the old page and click on it because I did share the link over there, which I'm not a big fan of. But we want to get you over to the new page as soon as possible. So anyway, next story. What do we have? What do we have next? I can't even remember. Drew McIntyre, new contract.
Nice.
Are we happy about this?
Coming.
Are we glad that Drew
Absolutely.
McIntyre,
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
3-year deal? We don't know how much money. Upwards.
Probably a lot.
Well, I mean, I looked at a report that saying that Seth and Becky have not signed yet, but they're expecting for Seth or Becky to get up around 3 to 4 million. And I'm sure Drew did not get 3 to 4 million, even though he's doing God's work right now on Raw. I don't know if you guys caught him.
This is the best Drew McIntyre we've seen.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of Drew McIntyre, but as of late, he is doing amazing.
Literally,
I mean, and he's doing it burger after burger. Like,
literally, anyone that knows me knows that I hated Drew McIntyre. But right now, the most must-see. Anytime the TV's on, eyes are locked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anytime he's on TV, eyes are locked to the TV.
What do they call him? CM Drew? What do they call him?
DM Hunk.
DM Hunk. It just goes to show when certain people are not in charge anymore and you get new people in charge, it allows some of these characters to really come out and blossom. Yeah. And yep. Drew is really, man, is he taking full advantage of everything right now. I love the wild man. Hair is real big and puffed out like my cat does when he gets mad. He swells up. That's what Drew looks like. Drew looks like he's about ready to hiss at you. So.
Apparently he is hurt right now.
Yes, he's hurt.
Yeah. So he's just
he's probably tired too, climbing up and down those fucking stairs, trying to catch CM Punk last night.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, we had Raw last night. Let's run through Raw real quick. Austin, you want to take us through that?
Yep, I gotcha. So, as the show were on the air, Judgment Day ran into Logan Paul, Patrick Holmes, and Speed in the parking lot. They were there to announce some draft picks, and they had a little going back and forth in the parking lot. Show kicked off then with Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, and Nia Jax. Yeah, exactly what Ricky just said.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go through the draft as well? Or
No, we're not going. We're
Okay.
going to talk about the draft here in a little
all
bit.
right? I was gonna say, do you want me to go through the draft?
Like if you want to hit a couple, specific things about the draft.
It's been disappointing, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
unless you're an NXT wrestler.
Yeah, we'll get into that. No, we'll get into that. But go ahead.
Okay. First match on the night was Gunther with Ludwig Kaiser and Xavier Woods with Kofi Kingston. Gunther won via submission. I'm sure that this was probably one of the hardest hitting matches of the night because Gunther
absolutely.
probably beat the shit out of Xavier Woods like he owed him fucking money.
Yep.
Also, real quick while we're here, what the fuck is Gunther's finishing move other than he's just tired of beating your ass?
Powerbomb or something. He was doing power bombs.
He has like a jackknife style power bomb.
I was gonna say because I don't
think he does is a finishing move.
That's what I was about to say. Is this finisher just like I'm tired of beating your ass? Let's just end this now.
Pretty much. I mean, like that's the great thing about Gunther is he just like he doesn't have to have one signature maneuver the way some guys do. He can again. It's just beat you and beat you and beat you, and but it never gets old or boring. Because of just how powerful Gunther is and how, like, his facial expressions when he's doing it, the way he, like, when he does take the few, maneuvers he takes, the way he can sell and register, the pain and frustration, but yet still, bow back up and just start beating your ass one more time. Like, the guy is never boring in the ring. So, like, you don't. It's not like, I mean, again, like with guys like Austin or Rock or Taker or Triple H, you always look forward to seeing, the stunner, the rock bottom, or the pedigree, or the tombstone. But this guy, you can't, it never gets old of watching him. So you don't have to, I'm never worried that, I'm waiting for that finisher to see him, beat this guy. I just I'm more excited when he starts chopping people because it's just like, oh my, like I cringe inside because I'm just like, oh my God, that looks like it hurts. So yeah, like he doesn't, I don't personally think he needs one, but he is a finisher. He himself is the finisher.
I think Scotty just finished.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, someone's a big Gunther fan.
Always have been, and I still say, have they? I don't know if they. Again, I haven't followed the draft entirely. Have they brought up Dragunov yet?
Yeah, he's overall.
We'll get to that. That's later on in the evening.
But hey, you know what? Gunther Dragunov.
He got drafted to AEW.
Yeah. Gunther Dragunov. That's still a match that I really want to see, and want to see. Like
King of the Ring finals. Book it.
Hey, there you go. I'm good for that. So
I think Dragunov's a weirdo. Go ahead.
Next up was Logan
don't forget they had the Uncle Howdy thing flash in the middle of the match.
No, I missed it.
It wasn't much. It was just a little cut in the middle of the screen they showed. I couldn't even tell what the fuck it was. It was only like 2 seconds.
Is it safe to say that Braun Strowman is not going to be in this new iteration since they debuted him last night?
Not yet. I can see them bringing him in, but
they gotta jump out of a minivan and put the pig mask over his head.
No, I'm.
Will it be like sure... we won't like they'll put a mask over top of Braun, and it'll be like Wardlow, where we know exactly who the fuck it is. You can't really tell because there's a mask. When he pulls his mask off, his hair will be up.
Yeah.
The next segment, speaking of Braun Strowman, involved Jey Uso, Logan Paul, and Braun Strowman and Judgment Day. Logan Paul comes out to the ring to do some draft picks, then talks shit about Jey Uso, and then the Judgment Day are out there as well. Jay gets into a brawl with Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Patrick Mahomes hands Logan Paul his Super Bowl rings, and then he goes in for the titanium punch and accidentally lays out JD McDonough.
He fucked JD McDonough up.
Real quick, Patrick Mahomes, biggest fucking heel of all time. Everyone knows that he is one of the most hated people in the world. What does he do? Help out Logan Paul.
Surprised his idiot brother wasn't there at the ringside screaming like a retard.
Yeah, Randy says Braun Strowman made the offensive line of Kansas City look like little children.
I mean, he's not wrong.
If he's such a big heel, why is Braun cutting his hair like Patrick Mahomes?
Kermit
Mahomes.
Now
Here's my ring.
Okay, I know Jay.
I'm here.
Who's actually have they established a number one contender for the U.S. title yet?
No, but Jay is the number one contender for the world heavyweight.
He's
segment was about.
So here's where my question is, and again, I like Braun Strowman as a person and as a monster, monster. But here's my question: are they setting up for Logan Paul, Braun Strowman?
God, I hope not.
Yeah,
I think Logan's gonna lose that fucking title to to Jay after this is all done.
You think?
Yeah,
That would be good.
yeah, I think he's gonna lose his title to Jay. I mean, there was a reason why Jay was the first pick in the draft. I mean, maybe I don't know. That's just my
Yeah,
theory. I mean, they didn't pick Piper Niven first pick.
This was the most. We'll get into it with the details, but this has got to be the most retarded draft I think I've ever seen.
It was definitely special.
It was like everybody took their defense and kickers in the early rounds.
Right. Which Pat McAfee loved that.
Pat McAfee was all over it.
Yeah.
Next match, we had Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. This match was actually pretty good. Yep. This brought out Bronson Reed. Like, this is what Bronson needs to do week after week. I know we've said it before. Bronson Reed fucking sucks. But this match showed me that he could actually, like, hold up to caliber.
Scotty, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Personal question. Right? We know Sky's a big boy. Sky's a big boy. We love Scotty.
Not where I thought we were headed.
It's not a knock towards Scotty. Scotty, what have you? I'm gonna guess you. I don't want to guess what your weight is. Have you ever woke up 30 pounds heavier?
407.
407.
Yep.
Now, if you woke up tomorrow morning and you were 437, do you think you'd fucking know?
Yeah, man. I mean,
they announced Braun. They announced they announced what's his name? Bronson Reed as 320 or 330, and they said, "Oh, he woke up this morning. He's 350." Where the fuck? What is this guy? Must fucking sleepwalk. Yeah. Where does this fucking 20 pounds come from?
Burger after burger after burger.
Right, Scotty, have you ever woke up and were 20 pounds heavier?
No.
McDonald wrappers laying all around you?
Yeah.
How is that possible? I mean, how is that fucking possible?
Well,
I don't know.
And first of all, like, again, I see him, and like, in my view, he's more to me what looks like about 375. You know, he like what did you say?
He might be by the morning. You never fucking know, Michael Cole.
Yeah, no, what did they originally announce him at?
330.
330?
or some shit like that.
Yeah,
and they were like,
that's such a weird, number to me that they would, like, again, a guy that size, put him at the 350, put him at 3, like, I don't care if that's his real weight or not. Give him the extra, like, because he looks like a badass. He looks like a beast. Give him the extra weight, even in kayfabe, because at least it makes him sound like more of a beast. I don't know. Like,
Austin, what are you wrestling at?
I'm a slim 209.5. I'm coming for that cruiserweight championship with ECW.
I got you. No, what did they announce you at?
265.
Yeah, what are you really at?
265.
Are you really, you fat fuck? I didn't realize that. I thought they were shooting. when I wrestled, I was 6'1", 230. I was 5'11", 210. I can see where you found fucking 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Did you have hair then?
For the first 8 months, yes.
That was your 20
And
pounds.
then there was a hair versus champion match, which I volunteered to lose my hair, and ever since then it hasn't been right. So,
Well, that was your extra 20 pounds.
best money I never made. No way he's 230. I'm 280. He's fucking huge compared to me. Well, he's also I don't know. I don't know. He's
When you
he's
get into
not,
that,
like, he's fucking big
He's
all
like a
over. Like,
fucking
he's
bear.
not just
that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. When you get into that weird mixture of like the guy's fat, but there's a whole lot of muscle under that fat.
Yeah.
Like that's when you get into that weird.
there's gotta be to hold it up.
Exactly.
Look
Well,
at his
and-
fucking legs. His legs are another body.
Yeah, well, his leg, like he's squat. He's not like what would you think him? What would you think he'd be at? Like 5'10", 5'11", somewhere in there.
I think it's like 6'2".
Yeah, no, for real. For shoot. He's probably, I mean, I don't know. I can't see him at 6 foot. I don't see him
Yeah,
at
I
6
can't
foot.
either because he's a lineman. He's short and squat, but everything on
He's
him.
as wide as he is tall.
5'11".
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's
But-
5. There you go. He's 5'11". He's my
Everything-
fucking height. Actually, I'm shrinking. I'm 5'10" now, I think.
Everything on him is massive. His arms are massive. His legs are massive. Like his midsection is
Easy,
massive.
Scotty. You get
But-
excited
but-
again.
Coming again, Scotty? Are you making a fucking mess over there?
This guy's massive.
Man,
But-
a hot pocket.
Speaking of which, I should go make some. I'm actually kind of hungry.
I thought that's what that beeping was. I heard earlier. I was going to tell you hot pocket.
that wasn't on my end this time.
But Bronson Reed is a fucking is a he. I think I said it before. I think I spoke and said, shit. my fucking mind is fucking gone. Yeah, he's more like
throw some of that hair back. It'll keep your thoughts.
he's
on
more
the
like
pitch.
he's more built like an earthquake. I think I said that he was built like somebody else at one point, and somebody shit all over me.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam, thank you.
There you go.
It wasn't bad. He's built more like earthquake
Yeah.
to a point. Earthquake always his legs and arms or his legs seemed a little smaller. Bronson Reed's fucking thighs touch all the way to his knees. Like, there's no gap.
Yeah.
There's zero gap between those fucking legs. Anyway, now that we're talking about the gap between Bronson Reed's legs.
That match ended in disqualification when Chad Gable came in and hit him with a
Fisherman suplex.
Yeah, well, it was German, right? He picked him up in the waist and then took him over, so it should have been German.
I was German.
Yeah,
Oh, no, the other way. Okay. Yeah. my bad.
yeah. And then forces
No.
through off disqualification. Gable decides he wants to beat the shit out of Sammy, and then finally Reed pulls Gable, or the referees pull Gable off after he slaps on the ankle lock, and then Reed hits Zayn with the tsunami. Gable poses with the IC belt, and then Reed nails Gable with the Death Valley driver.
Yep.
And then
Are
he
we gonna
stands
get a
all
tri-
over both of them with the belt.
Are we getting
Triple
a triple
threat.
threat?
Yep.
Good
Did they
day.
announce it yet?
No, but I can see it happening. Backlash.
So 310-pound Brunson, 6'9" Brunson Reed is going to take the pin in that fucking.
Yeah, sadly. And
Does
they-
Gable go over?
No, too soon.
No, they're not putting.
No,
Yeah,
they've
Zayn's
gotta-
not losing.
Zayn
that.
is the perfect, like, I'm tired of Sami Zayn, truthfully. I'm tired of him. Like, he's starting to, like,
Already?
I've never really been a big fan of his character. Like, his in-ring work's impeccable. But, like, his character, what is it? Other than just being the underdog, what is it?
He's a hype man.
El Generico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a hype man.
I've never been that, like,
He's
quote
just a
unquote,
fan favorite. He's a fan favorite. People like singing his fucking song. I mean, he's just a fan favorite.
Exactly. There's money in the chase, right? Put it on Gable, have Gable pin Reed, and then have have Zayn chase Gable. Sami Zayn is the perfect chase character.
Yeah, but we've seen that Sami Zayn chase 1,000 times already.
And every time you fucking love it.
Yeah, it's money. No, I get it. But how much money can it be every time though, right? It gets
law of diminishing returns there, Austin.
Yeah, very
You've
good.
seen it so many times. It's kind of that's why I think they need to run with this Sammy story for a little while longer, at least till SummerSlam, and then take the belt off of him. Give him a moderate run with the belt. And then, but going back very quickly to your thing about why this was a good match for Bronson Reed, I think it's because Sammy was in there with him. Because Sammy's got that ability to lead a match and really help, show the strengths and lessen the weaknesses of a guy like Bronson Reed. So I think that's, Sammy's going to be Sammy's strong point as champion, is that he'll be able to, even in beating guys, he'll be able to help make them by, really elevating their strengths and help kind of get guys over that way. Because, hey, yeah, you may have lost, but you're better for having been in there with Sammy and really like getting some good on the job training in the ring, so to speak. And again, he's good for young guys coming up to kind of get them, ready for the bigger stages. So, because I mean, like you said, it was one of Bronson Reed's better matches. So, and I attribute that to Sammy. But that's just me.
No,
I
I said,
Reed's super dominating, and they don't treat him as such.
Like I said, Sami Zayn's remarkable in the ring. Like, I'm sure if I got in there with Sami Zayn, he'd be able to carry me. Like,
whoa.
I mean, you're 265. I don't know if he'd be able to carry that much.
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
Anyways, moving along now. Now we're making fun of my weight, assholes. There was a couple backstage segments.
I was going to say Darby might have stood a better chance at 265 with that bus.
I'm telling you, I still want to see the bus.
Yeah.
There are a couple backstage interviews, one of them being with Braun Breaker, and he's talking about how he was the best option for Monday Night Raw. Sheamus shows up, says that he reminds him of a younger version of himself. Sheamus talks about having banger after banger, and then Drew McIntyre storms past Sheamus as he's on the hunt for CM Punk. Third round of the draft happens, and then Drew McIntyre comes out and says, am I the only sane and logical person around here? Blah, blah, blah. He talks shit about CM Punk, saying that he came to work week after week. He tapes it up, and he gets on with it because I'm a real man, unlike you. Lo and behold, we get the fucking send hook light in the rafters. CM Punk says, cut the music. It's good to be alive on a Monday night in Kansas City or what? I'm not sitting at home, Drew. I'm right here, you little bitch.
Yep.
Is PG era dead?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Thank God.
I saw a report that WWE is ending the PG era here in the next, ASAP. So
yeah, I think it's already gone.
I forgot one last quote from that. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did you watch? This was very hard to watch, and I laughed the whole time. Did you watch him trying to announce the name?
Yes, it was.
They gave him They gave him.
That had to be a fucking
Phantasma.
rib.
That had to be a rib, right?
That had to be a fucking rib.
I was like, yo, they're fucking with Ron Simmons right now. He went, Angel, and Humberto Gar,
and Elektra Lopez.
Damn.
And then they fucking gave him Shinsuke Nakamura too. Yeah, he didn't butcher that one bad.
Ron Simmons walked out there, right? Ron Simmons is, him. APA used to be one of the better tag teams.
Yeah,
very underrated. Ass kickers, stomp your fucking ass into the ground. JBL was a fucking dog, right? Back in the day. And He still is a fucking dog, I think. There was a story where he got knocked out somewhere, but whatever. When you fight all the time, you go get knocked out one time. So Ron Simmons walked out there, all big and bad, and then he went to Reed and he was like, "What's up, brother?" That's what I want him to do so bad. I want him to go home.
Check Tuesday. Check Tuesday.
Check Tuesday. Sorry for cussing. It was. I felt bad for Ron Simmons. And how did Ron Simmons end the last picks? Damn. No, all good. We're all good now, Ron. Don't fucking worry about ever being able to read again.
At some point, I thought he had the card upside down.
He was reading the Spanish side.
It probably was. It's all Spanish side. JBL's going.
You know damn well JBL had that card, looked down and said, "Fuck it, you can have this one."
No, you're doing you're doing SmackDown, bro. All right. Damn.
The third match of the night had Maxine Dupree with Ivy Nile versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Good, not good, but Maxine getting there. Maxine's getting there. She's
better,
getting it.
Much better. Is she not look? Was it me or did Maxine look really good last night?
She had confidence. I think she's.
You know what else she has? Fake boobies. I think she got the breast implant.
I didn't even watch the damn match because I'm tired of this.
Go back and look at it. I think she got the enhancements.
Thank you.
She did like the most nonchalant nip up I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, she's so fucking long. It was just
yeah.
Like
it looked like she just stood up from laying down. Like
you remember how Undertaker sat up
Undertaker
sat up once, just fucking sat up. That's what it looked like. She was like, one minute she's laying down, next minute she's on her feet. I need her to be a heel. I want that whole fucking group to turn heel.
Oh my gosh.
I think she would be amazing heel.
Except for Otis. He's a comedy act.
Otis was good being a heel. Let him be a heel.
Yeah, because somebody's going to take
We'll never know if Cesaro was a heel. So
somebody's going to take him seriously as a heel.
Did you see her little cartwheel to the worm?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, her reverse worm or whatever she does.
She's getting better now. Candice LeRae, on the other hand, has got to be wanting to fucking get out of her contract. Keep putting her in the ring with this fucking girl. And Candice LeRae is a good wrestler. Like she's back from the indies. I mean, her and Gargano are really good wrestlers. And they keep putting her with this fucking girl. Every week she gets the fucking worm done to her, and then this shitty elbow. It's terrible.
Candice LeRae got a win though, so
much better.
She got a win. Next thing was a backstage segment involving the LWO. Dom interrupts and reminds the LWO that Judgment Day still runs Monday Night Raw. Ray called Dom Dirty Sanchez.
Yes, did you? I rewound it 3 times because Jay looked at him like this. And I was like, no, he did. Did they just say Dirty Sanchez?
That was great.
I love it.
Finally, Drew McIntyre shows up at the skybox that CM Punk was in. He's not there. All he finds is a CM Punk 8x10 with his autograph on it. And then
that's worth money.
And then Punk does his entrance while
McIntyre Johnny Cage on him. The hell's Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat? Leave him the picture for the friendship.
Oh my gosh.
CM Punk cuts a promo. Fun fact, sits crisscross wearing the 2011 t-shirt and reference the pipe bomb. Life is good, right?
Yeah.
It was great. He promised that when he's 100%, he's going to make Drew McIntyre's life a living hell.
Yep, good shit. Good shit from CM Punk.
Yeah. Then we get Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax. fucking run-the-mill women's match. Liv Morgan wins via pinfall. They're burying Nia Jax. We love it.
She's going over to SmackDown, but I have a hard time watching Nia Jax lose to Liv Morgan. I don't know what it is. Just, that little springboard DDT that she does to Nia. I'm like, Nia should be crushing every fucking woman at division except for Rhea. That's it. Every woman.
Rhea and maybe Charlotte.
Nope. Yeah, maybe Charlotte. Even Jade Cargill. I think she should fucking smash Jade Cargill too.
Yeah. See, I think power for power, those two could have an interesting fight because it's like
they build Nia Jax at 148 pounds, by the way.
Yeah.
Speaking of rubber,
No, they didn't.
No.
Okay, I was about to say no, they fucking didn't.
They don't tell you the women's weights because
Yeah.
it's proper to ask a woman's
They
weight.
don't call it the heavyweight championship belt either. God darn it.
Yeah. But oh my gosh.
Anyway,
We get another selection by the Dudley Boys. And then it leads into-
Devon, get the draft pick.
And then we get Awesome Truth versus Alpha Academy for the World Tag Team Championship. Awesome Truth wins via pinfall. Just setting up the Creed brothers to take over for the Alpha Academy.
yeah, that's definitely coming. Yeah, he's gonna turn on them pretty quickly. Are they gonna get Ivy Nile?
I hope so.
Yeah, they're gonna get Ivy Nile too. I'd take that.
Because then you can literally build this almost if they like going back to the whole Sami Zayn thing. If they build it long enough,
What's up, Goat? Goat's in the house. Ha!
if they build it long enough, they could build this to Survivor Series, where it's Sami Zayn, Akira Tozawa, Otis, and Maxine Dupree versus Alpha Academy, the Creed Brothers, Ivy Nile, and Chad Gable in War Games. Sign me up.
no.
Sign me up for it.
War Games is going to be the Bloodline versus the new
Fuck it.
Bloodline.
Have every match as a fucking War Games
I
match.
can't
You
believe
get a
you
War
fucking
Games
said
match.
that, bro.
You
That
get a
is
War
never
Games
gonna
match.
happen.
You don't
You get a
think?
War Games match.
We're never having Chad
It's
Gable
gonna
in that
be-
fucking shitty
oh.
group in a fucking War Games match.
Bro,
I wasn't sure you said that's never going to happen too.
God, I pray that doesn't happen.
sign me up for it. I want to see Otis hit the worm from one ring, goes through the ropes, hit the worm again. I want to fucking see it.
So, I mean, all right. I mean, if that's
That would be
the spot
hilarious.
we're looking for, then I'm in for that spot and that spot only.
Now,
Next segment was Dom in the backstage, pissed that the Judgment Day fell to the fourth. Meanwhile, JD takes off the fucking towel from his head and has the fattest fucking bruise we've ever seen in our entire fucking life.
They're really leaning into this JD McFunko head.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know how they have the Cody peck or the Cody torn peck? They need the fucking JD McDonough fucking messed up
They
forehead.
just need like a separate head of his fucking forehead. Five
Do a,
heads,
si-
six
do a
heads.
side by side of McDonough and Darby.
Yeah, McDonough looked worse. McDonough looked like he got hit by a fucking bus yesterday.
Becky Lynch ran into damage control in the backstage area. Dakota tells Becky that they'll be seeing her around. And then really fine small detail, as Kairi Sane was walking away, she touched Becky Lynch's title. I know Becky Lynch just got this belt, and I have zero interest in seeing Kairi Sane versus Becky Lynch because Becky just doesn't do it for me. But I feel like that match could be decent. I feel like if they set that up between them, maybe that could start splitting.
It would be
damage
nice
control.
to see both of those go at it. Two light builds. instead of having a refrigerator versus a fucking twig. You really get a lot of. And I'm not just talking about Nia Jax.
I was like, damn.
I'm not talking about Nia Jax. I'm talking about, you got Rhea. You put Rhea in there. She's up against, some fucking kindergartner. Like, she's fucking towers over him.
And see, that's why, honestly, in my view, I am not. If they do what I think they're going to do, I am not interested in seeing Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley when she comes back. Because, like you said,
Well, she's out for at least 8 months, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to be a while.
It's going to be a while, but I'm sorry. But, Liv Morgan is a twig. Like, I don't want to see, like you said, I don't want to see the big girl. Literally, the big girl can take Liv Morgan and just snap her in two. Like, there's no challenge in that. There's no, put Liv back down in, well, not in NXT, but put her with like the other smaller girls. Like,
that's where you need a women's mid card.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, please don't. Get mid card speedette title.
Yeah,
You get a belt, and you get a belt.
The next segment after this was the final round of the WWE draft, which wasn't the final round of the NFL or the
There's gonna
WWE
be
draft.
37 picks after they go off the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Attached to catering table.
Well, it wasn't actually, funny enough, but the sixth match in the final match of the night was Judgment Day with Dominic Mysterio versus Jay, Ricochet, and Andrade in a 6-man tag team match. Overall, seemed like a good match from what I saw.
Yeah, it actually was. It was a pretty good match. But you knew the outcome of this was going to pretty much determine the outcome of Saturday. So, Ricochet is your speed champion. Spoiler alert. So they weren't going to have him lose. They weren't going to have. Damian Priest is getting out of Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where they're going. They're getting out of Judgment Day. So there was a great shot at the end of the night where I forget who took the pin. It might have been Jey Uso took the pin or got the pin over JD McForehead. And
It looked like Balor took the pin.
Was it Balor?
From what I'm seeing here.
Over top of Jay's shoulder was Priest, like just glaring at him. It was a really good camera shot. And,
Get that camera guy a raise.
Yeah.
A
Massive
production
raise.
Get the guy, whoever took over freaking Kevin Dunn's spot, give him the fucking raise. Because, my God, the shots that I have seen clips
you
of.
get a raise. You get a raise.
I think that they just hired a cat to walk across the keyboard at OBS. Because there's some weird ass fucking shots, bro.
But again, they're better
I'm
than.
sure you wasn't Mr. Puffers.
It's better than Kevin Dunn switching, 15 times in a match, or 15 times in a second in a match where it's like, this camera and this camera, it's like the shots they've been doing have been a lot better, a lot more, more fitting to what the WWE is and should have been all along. So I'm happy. I'm happy with what they're doing with the new technical work that they've been doing.
The chat loves Liv Morgan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the chat loves Liv.
I love Liv.
Yeah, well, you know what? Enjoy Liv while you got her, because I honestly hope Nia Jax sits on her and squashes her.
Yeah, she sits on her and weed falls out of her pocket and she gets arrested again.
Real quick, speaking of Liv, it wasn't mentioned in the breakdown, but there was a backstage segment. And I fucking called it a week or so ago.
You did.
Dom was caught.
He's getting
walking
his
out the
fucking
same room.
dick sucked.
Walking out of a room with Liv.
Yep.
Sign me up.
The dirty Sanchez.
I love it. Give me it.
Custody of Dom ladder match.
Yeah, Liv's giving blowies in the back.
Liv versus Rhea with a Dom on a pole match.
Dom on a pole. Yeah, you called it. Yeah, I guess they, Scotty, I think you're right. I know you don't want to see it, but I think you're going to see it whenever she comes back because She is going to win Dom's heart. Hopefully, has him shave his fucking mustache, but she's going to win Dom's heart, and they're going to be fighting over. Mommy's going to be fighting over Dom Dom when she comes back. So by that point, maybe Buddy Matthews' contract to be up with AEW, and he'll be over there to be opposite.
Tag team.
Yeah.
Buddy Matthews would fucking murder Dom.
Yeah,
And not on
I would
purpose.
love. Yeah.
Yeah, not on purpose. Anyway, speaking of draft, my God, I was so bored. The draft should be exciting, right? The draft should be exciting. There should be exciting moments. This had zero exciting moments. A lot of it was people staying where they were. They mentioned
It's
that.
pretty much everybody did except for the catering table and the people in
Nia,
NXT.
I think went from Raw to SmackDown, which I guess they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do with her. The only exciting part about the draft was when they called an NXT person, and those people legit did not know. They did
I think
not,
there was two.
I think Elio knew. Elio knew.
And Carmelo.
Carmelo knew. Right. Those are definitely givens because they've been up on the roster and whatnot. But Lyra Valkyrie crying, Blair Davenport crying, like legit.
And I thought, really quick, I thought Carmelo had already been called up last year.
No, they just brought him up to be in that U.S. title tournament.
Yeah, he wasn't
at one
actually
point because it was
And
like
they teased. Yeah, they teased
it was open for all three brands, I think, to be in that tourney.
Yeah.
And then they teased a contract, but he said that he had unfinished business in NXT.
Yeah, he had to go whoop that trick.
How'd that work out for him?
Yeah, I was gonna
don't
say-
know, but they were chanting "whoop that trick" on Saturday. I mean, on Friday, which is cool. And he was like, "I did."
Already did that.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Speaking of that, we didn't really talk about that. How about Cody Rhodes potentially being fucking hurt?
What?
What?
He
Cody
landed
Rhodes-
on his shoulder in that match when him and Carmelo ran off the ropes doing. He was going for the Cody Cutter, and they kind of just went.
Oh yeah,
Cross-
I thought that was planned.
Well,
The
his
way he
landing
lands-
looked pretty bad.
The way he lands, he like grabs at his shoulder and is like, his shoulder looks like it's like this, like when he's grabbing at it. So
Remember who you're dealing with.
yeah, I know the man that went to acting school.
It's fucking Cody Rhodes, bro. I think that whole torn pec was fake too. I don't know.
They did a good job on the makeup if it was.
Yeah, he did a real good job.
And the fucking swelling.
Well, I mean, it wasn't that. Did you see Matt Cardona's torn pec?
Yeah.
I didn't see the picture of it.
It looks like a vagina. Whoever his doctor was is fucking terrible. Literally, look it up on Twitter. It looks like a dry vagina. It's in bad shape.
Oh my god.
Anyway, boys, what can we do to make the draft more exciting?
Well, they used
I'm
to
over-
do it where you had just random matches from the current roster, like a Raw person versus a SmackDown person. Whoever wins, that brand gets the draft pick.
Okay, I like that.
I'm fine with keeping champions locked to their current brand because it was stupid to watch New Day and the Street Profits exchange titles in the back because one got drafted to the other brand and the other one got drafted to that brand. So now instead of red belts, you get blue belts, and you get blue belts instead of red belts. That was just stupid.
Yeah.
You know what? In my view, here's how you make the draft a lot more exciting.
Stop
Stop having it.
Yeah, stop fucking doing it.
Because here's the thing, like, and this is so where I come in the wrestling game. I watched wrestling as a kid. I couldn't watch it for many years because my parents didn't have cable, and then we got SmackDown on network television, and I love SmackDown. It's what got me back into being a wrestling fan again. And when they were doing SmackDown, the stories went from one show to the other. So, and again, I still couldn't watch Raw at this point, but like what I've done is I've started going back and watching the Raw and then the SmackDown and then the Raw and the SmackDown. And yes, they did. During that era, they would
Frosty said, "Is this the eye of Scotty?"
It's always the eye of Scotty. The eye of Scotty never leaves.
Scotty's third eye is always here.
Yeah. And no, but like they would recap stuff that happened on Raw so that you kind of knew, so you kind of were aware, hey, this is what happened on Raw, but now we're on SmackDown. But the storyline went from one brand to the other, and it was so much more exciting because you couldn't miss SmackDown because you were like, if I miss SmackDown, one, I won't know what happened on Raw, but two, I want to see what they're going to go to next for the next pay-per-view. And again, this was still the end of the Attitude Era, so it was still exciting, and you never knew what you were going to see, and there was always something crazy going down. Like, yes, I get they have a lot of people. Maybe you need to take that roster back down to, maybe not bare essentials, but, let some of the people that ain't doing squat go and focus on specific people that you want to focus on, get them involved in the show. I mean, again, they had, even in the Attitude Era, they had, the random guys like the Steve Blackmans, the Val Venuses, the Crash Hollies, the Hardcore Hollies, the Tests, the Alberts, they had all these different guys that were doing stuff in the background as the main event guys like the Rocks and Austins and Triple H's and Undertakers were doing their thing. So, you've got the ability to do a lot of different stuff with a lot of different guys and make it work, but keep the show or keep the stories going from Raw to SmackDown and back again. Like, I've never liked the brand split. I thought it was the dumbest idea they ever came up with. Because you need only one world champion. The IC and the US titles, I'm fine with keeping on separate brands because again, it gives them to ability to do a little bit more on each show. But overall, I still think they need to reunite the brands, stop the draft. It's not worth it. It really keep the guys, focus on certain guys, build certain guys up, have them have a top of the card, mid card, undercard, and have them run both shows. Like, it's not why do we need a brand split? Yes, you're just sitting back chilling, I see.
Oh no,
we gave you the floor, big boy.
Yeah, brother, you had the floor.
and I ain't giving the floor back. You got to pay for the floor to come back. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so Scotty says don't do it. Austin, how can we fix the draft?
Less rounds, more surprises. If you're gonna do a fucking draft, at least shake up the rosters. I feel like year after year, it's the same fucking rosters. They don't fucking change. What the hell's the point other than a ratings grab?
First off, how do you shock people when you already know who's on the fucking roster?
Yeah.
Right? Here's what's shocking to me. Here's how you do it. Right? Fuck all these coming back. So-and-so's coming back at Mania, or so-and-so's coming back at SummerSlam. Here's what you get. For the third pick in the round, the second round for SmackDown drafts MJF. Boom. And that's how you fucking introduce new people into the company. Bring them in that way. How more fucking exciting would it be? You know how many times we sit at WrestleMania and we're like, okay, who's coming out? Who's next? Where are we going to? Oh, the fucking Hardy Boys. Right? Fuck all that. Fuck all that shit. One night a year, you got a fucking draft. That's when you introduce people. How awesome would that have been last night if they said the second round Raw would like to draft Tama Tonga, and we didn't know Tama Tonga was coming, or Jillian, who's coming over from New Japan. I mean, that's how you capture people with this fucking draft. People you don't fucking know or don't fucking see or don't know if they kayfabe or keep it as quiet as possible on picks people that they're bringing in from other companies. Hey, what's going on? Lacey Hardy. Did you see? Oh, you see that? It's Facebook and it says her name. Love it. Anyway, she's my favorite.
I think here's my issue with that though is it. Well, yes, it would be super exciting if fucking first round MJF. My issue is then what the fuck's the point of watching like the Royal Rumble for surprises? What's the point of watching the night after Mania?
What surprises did we get in what new surprises have we been getting? Right, they kind of did away with some of that stuff. Right, we didn't get in Royal Rumble this year. We didn't get who jumped into the Rumble besides Jordan Grace.
Yeah. I mean, Andrade came back.
Well, we knew Andrade was there though, right? They didn't kayfabe that. We knew Andrade was there. Even though he came out, nobody knew who the fuck it was. His music was terrible, and he had a mask on. That's how you do it. Stop doing all these surprises at all these other events that are already selling the fuck out anyway.
I like Rob's idea.
Vince was sitting on women's surprise.
Not that one. The one before that.
Shitting on women.
Instead of the Raw after Mania, save it for the draft. So why don't you just make the Raw and SmackDown after Mania the draft?
I mean, it essentially is. It was 2 weeks ago was Mania 3.
Yeah. But again, the Raw after is supposed to be like when you bring in Jade Cargill or you bring in blah blah people like that. That's how you make this fucking. And that's my opinion.
And the other side note of this is after about once they do the draft, how long does it last for? Till about Royal Rumble, because once they start going down the road to Mania, they're all over all 3 shows anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
So really, the draft separates the brands for 8 months.
Also, how fucked does NXT get from this?
Exactly.
NXT just gets picked the fucking part.
I feel like every time Shawn Michaels walked up and put his arms around somebody, he was like,
He was
fucking me again. They are fucking me again.
Yeah.
How's Shawn Michaels?
He's got Trick Williams, and who the fuck else now?
Yep. Chase you. Yeah. How awesome is that? Is they're trying to draft women up to Raw so Shawn Michaels doesn't fuck them.
Triple H is looking like, yeah, I want that one now.
Maybe that's the new way of passing these women around.
Oh God.
Hey, Shawn. Which one of those bangable broads down there do you want us? Tiffy time? Bring her up. I think that's honestly where your draft should be. Your draft should be people from NXT, people outside the company, and yes, that's what it should be. NXT, people outside the company.
But here's then
trade. We're going to bring up Ilya Dragunov, but we're trading Roman Reigns and a bag of beans to SmackDown.
They should have had another picture-in-picture camera of Tony Khan sitting in his neck brace in his war room watching the WWE draft on TV.
So Tony's on the phone going, I can't get through. I want to draft some of these people.
Yeah.
I'll send you Buddy Matthews and fucking
for an 8 ball.
Would you like Tyra Valkyrie?
I'll
give you all of Ring of Honor
for one appearance of Roman Reigns, please.
Yeah, just one.
I will say,
fucking
when Roman comes out on the stage, he's holding the belt and he goes, Roman Reigns! Can somebody tell me how to say fucking Giannis's real name?
Giannis?
What?
Yeah, how do you say Giannis's real name?
Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Yeah.
I forgot that even happened.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, good Lord.
I forgot that was a fucking thing that happened.
How great would that have been if Tony Khan was somebody that was out there giving the pick is CM Punk. Oh no, Jack Perry and Tony Khan.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This place is like fucking looking at Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
God. Anyway, you guys got anything? You guys got anything else? That's fucking
Big
bullshit.
surprise would have been if in the third round of the Raw draft, WWE's Monday Night Raw selects Vincent Kennedy
Oh
McMahon.
my god!
That place would have erupted.
Oh my
No
god!
chance.
Yeah!
That place would have erupted.
Like that actually, like talk about heat that would get fans coming over the stands, like coming over the barricade. That actually might get people coming over the barricade to attack Vince. I don't give a crap that he's 80 years old. Fans would probably want to kill him.
Here, now, colostomy.
He had been swinging 2 canes.
Oh my god! 2 canes.
Owen Hardy says the biggest surprise would have been if in the last round Raw picked Owen Hardy.
Oh my god! What I lost my.
No, they would have had to draft Brian Thomas. That's who they would have had to draft.
You know who would have been pissed off if Owen got fucking drafted? Brian Hardy.
Yeah.
Brian would have been so fucking mad.
Brian's sitting over there like,
You fucking kidding me? All right. Let's go. Hardy's in draft order. I'm going Owen's first. I guess I gotta look up all the Hardy names. I don't know all the Hardy.
Yeah,
names.
I don't even. All I know
I've
is
got to
Huck-
take Huck Sawyer's got to be second, right?
Everybody
'Cause he's
needs that old
USW
fart,
champion.
as he says. Oh.
Yep, I think we got to go Huck Sawyer is second because he's the USW champion.
that's fair.
I'm taking Lacey third.
Okay.
I'm taking Lacey Hardy third.
Rob just brought up a great point. When does Bianca
I'm
Belair
taking-
get drafted to USW? When does that happen? What round?
We put in some phone calls. We're going to need a name on that USW show in May. So we're going to see. But we're getting Bianca without the hair plugs. We're getting her
Okay.
with a Scully.
Oh my gosh.
Her hair is not real, by the way. I don't know if you know that or not.
No shit. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I gotta say I was disappointed when I saw.
I've been waiting for like when they have her
yeah.
hung over the top rope by her fucking braid. I'm waiting for that thing to detach.
Lacey Hardy said I should be two because fuck Hawk. I mean, at any time you can take over that second spot. I'm just saying. There's a whole household of Hardys messaging us right now on the YouTube. Vince is supposed to be starting a new league. No, he's not. He is not spending that $2 billion on a wrestling organization. But how fucking great would that be?
He's buying AEW.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine if he went to AEW and was like,
Show me who I can fuck.
I could see him walking out like he normally does and then turning and just drilling Tony Khan,
Right,
knocking the brace right off of him.
right, this cocksucker. Ric Flair right now is going, Jesus Christ.
the internet at the Hardy house is crawling right now?
That is true.
They're
That is
watching
true.
us in fucking 8-bit. We're all fucking just.
It's
Right.
it's the old AOL
Right
dial
now,
up.
Adam Armstrong is standing on top of the fucking roof with an antenna, holding the antenna out.
Low to the left.
It's still sending, Huck. Hold that belt higher. Oh shit! Love all the Hardys. I can't wait to see them. I haven't seen them for a while. It's been. I guess I haven't seen the Hardys since March.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having
I've-
Hardy withdrawal. I'll be there in May though. I can see them in May.
It's gonna be May.
Gonna be May. All right. Well, that's good, dude. Here for Hardway Wrestling. That's some pretty good ideas for the draft. I think we just fixed. I think we fixed the draft. Fuck it. We just fixed it.
Triple H, call us up, man. We'll take care of your draft next year for you.
I just gotta be one of the 6 rounds.
Yeah. Hey, listen. It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
It's time to play the game. Black Sunshine drafted 12th round. They only have 11 rounds, but whatever.
We're the ones that go off the air. We're part of those picks.
Oh my
But-
god.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, before we get off here, Owen and I got to spend some time together over the weekend.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. No,
Who the fuck's?
God damn it.
God damn it!
I can't get his dick off my mind, man.
Trust me. Big difference between me and him.
862, by the way. Is that your weight, Rob? Yeah, I think you're selling yourself a little high. 862. Don't. Yeah. Good job, Rob. You're gonna listen. It's very possible you get to 1,000 before us, but we're gonna pass you. We're gonna pass you in a very short amount of time. So, but yeah, Austin. Yeah, that's his name. Oh, Boston Blackthorn. Got to spend some time together at Voltage Wrestling. I gave him the JD McDonough to the fucking nose.
Dude, that hurts so fucking bad.
I was pretending that I was a TCW guy and throwing punches and put my hand over his head to punch my own hand and miss my hand.
Oh,
Punch me right in the fucking bridge of the nose.
But he took it like a fucking champ after he fucking bent over crying. I was like,
My fucking eyes were watering.
no, you broke my nose. I was like, okay, we'll fucking fix
How do
it.
I look?
The
You
fucking-
look like a young Michael.
I long shard his ass.
as they say in the business, Austin. Oops, you moved.
Yeah, bullshit. I stayed still like a fucking board.
Yeah, he did stay there because he trusted me. What a fucking mistake. Yeah, I was. Yes, Jason can't work. Not
He had
true.
the
What did
wrong.
I-
Jason had the
Not
wrong
true.
glasses
I ever-
on.
I actually throw pretty good workers punches. Unless I want to make fun of somebody, then I don't. So,
What,
and that's how
what did I
people
ever
fucking
do
hurt.
to deserve an
It's made
empty-headed
of
dumb fuck
potatoes.
like Jonathan Cross?
I heard what somebody said. What was somebody telling me about? I heard somebody made the comment about. Look, what was I watching? Something. I was throwing punches. Look at me. I was hitting the top of their head. You. I actually think it was like a professional wrestler that I saw said that or something.
Jason, what we doing here?
I don't know. I was
No,
just.
no. What, Owen Hardy just commented. Chris Hansen might be showing up after this.
Jason
comment.
worked me. My nipples haven't been the same since. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
God.
So Owen and I had a little impromptu match, right? Which he went over, by the way. Fucking sneaky bastard. I got him in the corner, put his arms over top, and squeezed his fucking nipples. So that was fun. That was fun. And the restraining order's up in 30 days, by the way.
That's why you couldn't see him in April. Or
That's why I wasn't allowed to see him in April. But I'll see you soon, buddy.
What's up, brother?
That's up, brother. Oh, shit. Anyway, that's a good dude here for Hardway Wrestling. We will be back on Thursday, because special team, special sauce, lettuce, cheese. Number 9 is a chicken McNugget meal.
Nope. Double cheeseburger.
Double
Number
cheeseburger.
7's
Double
10 piece.
cheeseburger. Sorry for cussing. We will have our what is the pay-per-view? It's the WWE pay-per-view on Saturday at 1:00.
Backlash.
Which means absolutely nothing.
Wasn't there
Oh,
another
I
pay
wanna
per
see
view
it.
too?
What's that?
Didn't you say there was another TNA pay per view coming up soon?
They had 2 that they're not pay-per-views though, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You need to check.
I will have to do that.
So anyway, that's good dude here for Hardware Wrestling. Thank you for joining us. Again, catch us on all of our platforms. We are pretty much everywhere right now. I'm not gonna go through them because I want to go what. But make sure you subscribe, ring the bell to all of them. Again,
What?
we're trying to pass
Yeah.
the Indie Rewind.
Who? I mean,
Uh,
what?
we're trying to pass those 2 sexy dudes, Rob Frosty Wells and Steve Sarks. By the
Earthquake
way, I
and
watched Steve
Typhoon.
Sarks' match the other day where the rope broke. I have to post that. Steve's a great heel. Steve is a great heel. Terrible wrestler. Great heel. Great heel. So it was funny because the guy he wrestled was like built like a brick shit house, real big dude. And he comes out and Steve goes, "Oh yeah, I'm fat." It's great. So anyway, check those guys out. There's some good shit over there on their stuff. We hired a video editor. Oh my god, a video editor. Holy shit. I clicked 3 fucking buttons and I'm uploaded. We don't edit here, buddy. We're live. We do it live. So anyway.
We are all raw. We don't edit anything.
And not drafted, by the way.
Exactly.
Anyway. We'll see you guys next time.
On the hard way.
Peace.